We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
This is the booby prize big time at Las Vegas.
What's that?
Look at me. Do I look false?
Have a little feel of what's down there.
Why am I having a white wall?
This is ridiculous.
When you say you like something, you never get it.
Meet Colin and Justin, vigilantes against vile taste scouring the streets for society's worst design delinquents.
Morning, Mr. Badhouse.
Take a right at the bottom here. Whoa! It's getting worse and worse.
This is it. Justin. Let's do this.
And our boys certainly know how to pick 'em. This is one hideous home in desperate need of a heist.
What do you reckon? Upstairs first, downstairs first?
Oh, upstairs, baby.
Well, clearly serious laundry issues going on, and if you're going to be doing the ironing, you need a comfortable seat. Look at that posture-matic.
Baby, whose bedroom is this? Look, men's pants, high heels.
I've met boys like that before. Well, meanwhile, here in a giant mustard pot with the... Yes, just as I thought, fake stone bed.
Very weird. And look at that poor baby, squished into the corner. Meanwhile, look, knocking shot pine, terrible ceiling.
And what about this pile of laundry? I mean, who are they doing this for? The entire street? And wait a minute, it's bent.
The TV!
Yes!
I love this. Vertical mattress and lift shaft.
I'm just noticing the temperature down here.
Will there be dust? There'll be
Magnifying.
skin on that.
Oh, that's much. You feel better. How about you watching at home? Are you cooling down?
Please, no.
Oh, blimey, it's
let's
bad.
get out of this basement. Let's grab a TV.
I'll get the bed
Grab
from
the
upstairs.
bed,
Come on.
an ambush.
Come on,
Where's
run
my
for
mama?
it. Quick!
Our homeowner, single mum Nancy, is on her way to a downtown department store to buy herself a new TV set. Or so she thinks.
Can we get the quilt on first?
Armed with her old telly and other offensive furniture, Colin and Justin are one step ahead.
We're here doing what we do best. We're planning another ambush on an unsuspecting homeowner, the lovely Nancy.
Indeed, we are. And Nancy's coming down here to do a spot of shopping, hopefully for a new television.
Come on, baby, tell us it like it is.
hideous.
It's just hideous, isn't it? Oh, what's here?
What the?
Nancy, we're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted. Gorgeous girl.
They walked in and said, Nancy, you have been home heist. And those are the words, of course, I've been waiting for a long time. My bed, I'm so ashamed.
Let me look at your bed. You should be ashamed.
The sheets aren't clean either.
Oh,
my
Nancy.
gosh.
Well, we're literally airing your dirty laundry live to the world.
I was so, at first, shocked and then embarrassed that my bed is here.
Well, listen, you've tuned into a new way of life with
My
Home Heist,
goodness, if I could have turned red, I would have been red.
honey.
She's exactly what we're after in Home Heist, a fabulous person with terrible taste. Ask yourself this question, who has a marble bedhead? Dead people. It looks like a tombstone.
I do. When I bought that bed, I wasn't thinking tombstone. I thought marble, and marble is good. Everybody likes marble. Marble is expensive. You know, marble is a bit upscale.
We're gonna go back to yours.
And I'm
Bring
not
out the
going
work.
back
Come
there.
on. Come on, darling.
Let's go.
Chop, chop, love.
I'm a student, and I'm a teacher, and I've got a 2.5-year-old. Her name is Savannah Ray. So life is hectic. I think I've got a lovely house. Right now, Savannah is sharing my room. She's getting older, and I need to cut that cord and give her her own space. The purpose of my spare room is as storage. I'd love to be able to use the spare room perhaps as a child's room. I need Colin and Justin because I don't have a style. When I'm choosing anything for my home, I look for cheap.
Come on, Nancy, it's time to face the music.
Time to face the music.
Right,
Nancy,
lady.
come in to the scene of the designer crime. What were you thinking?
I think it looks fabulous.
The bed!
The headboards!
Come on, look
You
at the
must love it.
size of it. It looks like something from Las Vegas.
You know, I've always had that Las Vegas dream.
We all want the big win, but you ain't got the big win in here. This is the booby price big time at Las Vegas. Now, they say a penny is lucky. You'd have thought, darling, with this amount of pennies
I would
stashed
have
away,
been able to-
there would have been a lot of luck.
So let's leave my lovely bedroom alone.
So this is a spare room.
It is.
This could be a room for Savannah, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is it any better down in your basement? I don't think so,
Oh,
honey.
it
because
is,
we've
it
been...
is, it is
No,
much
baby.
better. Yes,
I've
it is,
seen...
it is,
No,
it is,
darling,
it
I've
is
seen
much
your
better.
pile of laundry downstairs. Come on. Oh, this is like walking into a cave.
Don't you like my basement?
No, because it looks like the Incredible Hulk just exploded in here. You're living like a lunatic downstairs in a bright green basement.
Do you know the problem with this colour is actually there's too much of it. Imagine a huge bowl of guacamole.
Well, I like a bit of that.
2 scoops.
I love
Lovely.
Me too.
2 pints.
Oh.
Not so good.
The lighting is really bad. You know, if you've got a downstairs space, you've got to really open it up. And the only window you have, really, is this tiny little thing in front of which you've hung your favourite skirt.
Ah! I'm so ready. Come on, now look at me, look at me. I'm ready for this. I'm so ready.
Horrible house. Thank the Lord that Colin and Justin came across the Atlantic.
Well, you know what? There's good news and there is bad news, my lovely Nancy. And the good news is that you are absolutely fantastic. But you've got a terrible house, so we can rescue you from yourself.
But the bad news is that we are now completely in charge. All design decisions will be made by the great gods, aka Colin and Justin. That's us in case you forget or you forget. So if you don't mind, I'll have your house keys.
My what?
Yes, lady, you heard, darling, your house keys.
Oh, darling, I love that. Resistance is futile.
Nancy, thank you very much. The next time you see us, we'll have gone via our style laboratory and turned your horrible home into a palace of high glamour, befitting of a Guyanan princess like you. Thank heavens we found her, because she's a princess, and we need to turn her into a queen.
I just want them to make my home look like it's a palace. That's it.
Escaping Nancy's dark and gloomy home, Colin and Justin head for their design studio to work out how to make her see the light.
I love Nancy.
I also love Nancy, and if we could exercise a little restraint in that house, it could be really, really wonderful.
I mean, come on, we've all had to do a design on a budget. But the important thing is that it doesn't look cheap.
That basement is the biggest challenge yet.
It's a typical basement, you know, terrible light, no windows. We're not upstairs, we're not on the roof of this building, but we can make the basement look as if we are, like a lower level loft.
I love that triple
That's
L.
what we need.
What is the first thing that a loft should have?
Light,
Tons
windows,
and
glass.
tons and tons of light. Contrast.
Looks like a loft, but it's lower left. Let's fake it. Let's forget that we're subterranean and let's bring in some light.
How about we build a fake chimney breast, yeah?
Maybe, I don't know, a TV or something.
Let's do light box installations here, either side, to look like windows. Imagine we use something as simple as wardrobe doors on a huge track,
Yes.
running down that entire elevation, and then light it from behind. Let's give her this sliding door area, stashing an office perfectly behind, so I don't know, perhaps a table or a desk in there and some shelving here. Let's get one of these gorgeous egg chairs in that really bright, zesty orange, and then paint the chimney breast in exactly the same shade of orange. So you've got lovely connection between the chair and the chimney. So all of a sudden you walk down there, you're hit by the light, you're hit by the space, and you're hit by the feeling of a considered design.
Get some area rugs.
Let's work on the grey factor, because we've got the orange on the accent wall, we've got the sofa and the chairs.
But then we can add, I don't know, maybe a huge piece of art.
Do you want to go upstairs to the bedroom?
Indeed.
I'll tell you what seems a bit bizarre to me. That lovely little girl is sleeping in her mum's bedroom, and at the moment the spare room is little more than a large walk-in cupboard. Why don't we take that and give her a little room that's absolutely perfect for her as she grows up?
Okay.
I'm loving the idea of mixing, I don't know, perhaps some lilacs with soft greens. Bear with me, because over here, in my box of tricks,
Please no mess.
I've got to do it.
Maybe the cleaners don't
No.
come till Thursdays.
Okay.
No, no. I'm gonna say right now.
they jumped.
It looks like we've been burgled by gays.
Okay, so we've got this lovely purpley shade. We've got a gorgeous green. That's a fantastic way to start that room.
I like those three colours together. Stripes are great, you know, they make small rooms feel fat. Why don't we band that room around, then make the bed a real focal point? A good, classic white timber bed. Something you can have for 20 years.
Now, I love these little birds. Perfect little arrangement, scattered loosely across the banding, just to add an extra visual layer. If I slip on those things in the floor color, I'm going to be very,
It'll be
very
a gift
angry.
from God if you slip in those things in the
But
floor.
can we move on?
Okay, like Nancy's bedroom, actually the size of the bed works well in the space. I think we should do something with the bed, whether we paint it, whether we reupholster it. I think it's too good to waste.
How about we rework that into a brand new scheme and we direct the scheme from a really lovely monochrome wallpaper? This
Darling.
is potentially quite interesting, but I think perhaps just a little bit too obvious. That one is quite spectacular. She will absolutely love this wallpaper. I can't see any reason that she won't like it. Let's do the whole lot, every single solitary wall.
We're going to wallpaper the whole room. There's no space for an accent wall. How about an accent ceiling? Vibrant shade like, hold on, like this one, my lord.
Let me see that.
On the ceiling, maybe a rug on the floor as well, so we get a colour sandwich with the monochrome wallpaper wrapped around. Then if we pick that up as upholstery on that hideous bed and use that as an accent bedding colour. Let's add a big special chandelier as well, just to really up the glamour stakes. I think we've got the perfect design in the not-so-perfect time frame of just 6 days.
Do you know who we need? The A-team, Cheryl!
Stripped and ready for action, Nancy's home is prepared for Colin and Justin to skip the light fantastic.
Your house is about to go through radical transformation.
I know it.
How do you feel as you stand on the brink of something major?
Come on, can't you see it? Come on. Come on, man. Come on.
Bring it on! Can we go inside?
Okay, let's go.
Come on, darling.
All
In
right,
we
let's
go.
Do you want to meet our lovely team?
Okay.
And Nancy, come down here without further ado because this is your hit squad.
Thank you.
Hey, Nancy, how are you?
Baby, are you ready to take this ceiling out?
Yeah, I can manage that.
What's that?
A nudie magazine fell out of the ceiling. And I have to say, it's not mine. I think one of those guys planted that there, but it's not mine.
Even without the distracting reading material, a job this size would take a normal crew 6 weeks. But can our home heist heavyweights transform Nancy's hellish basement into a heavenly lower loft living space in just 6 days?
So our plan for this room is to make it a gorgeous place to which Nancy can retreat, okay? So keep the floor.
Yep.
Find us, if you wouldn't mind, a rug, room-sized in that
No, no, no.
shape. And then paint the ceiling the same colour as that.
Crazy.
Crazy, but somehow fabulous. Is that not just one of the most gorgeous things you've ever seen?
Beautiful.
What we need to address is storage. These have got to go away. So I was thinking, looking at your shoes, Cheryl, how do you fancy doing a little bit of preliminary, investigative designer work? You're better than I am, Chloe.
I'm better than you.
All of that drama to show you this sketch, okay? All of these wardrobes need to go. What she's going to have is a double bank of storage, racks of gorgeous shoes, racks of gorgeous clothes.
We have to buy her shoes and clothes too?
You're going to have to
No, I'm not taking these shoes off.
I'm a little leery about holes in the wall and pencil marks all over the place.
Want to build a chimney breast here. Pop a couple of windows in.
Real windows.
Real windows? Let's do like some white glass in here. Let's light it from behind so that we create the illusion of 2 windows on either side of our TV here.
So we're going to deliver this house in a month and a half from now, right?
Take this area here and glaze the whole thing. But I'd like the idea that you're in here during the day and it feels like daylight.
That whole talk in the basement completely confused me. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't get the whole
It's really simple. You know, square off the room with glass so that it forms a rectangle, then put a fantastic focal point chimney breast bang on in the centre, mount a TV, shove a console table, couple of windows on either side. The job's a good one. It's simple. Where's the confusion? In the spirit of making things move smoothly, I don't think we'll be needing this.
No, you better take that away or the boys will never be working.
In you come, darling. We have isolated 2 key designer crimes. And with those crimes in mind, we're going to take you on a mission of decorating discovery.
Now, crime number 1, my lovely Nancy, is that we're going to show you that flashy isn't classy.
So, am I flashy?
Yes, you
that
are.
bed, baby, is like something from Las Vegas.
The second crime, you are the queen of doom and gloom, particularly downstairs in your basement.
That hurts.
Well, it hurts, but you know, the truth hurts. We need to lighten up to make you a much more vibrant woman of the moment, okay?
Are you ready for your t-shirt?
Okay. Bring it on.
Whoosh!
Ooh.
I put the faux into faux pas, darling, because there's so much fake marble in here.
Yeah.
Now, without further ado, we're going to shunt you out of here because with immediate effect, my lovely, this room is now officially off limits.
Okay. I put the faux in faux pas. Come on now, look at me. Do I look false?
The second day of the Reno and the crew get powered up to prep and smooth a raft of surfaces. But the problems are already piling up.
The basement is my big issue. The glass doors showed up, they're 8 feet tall. I mean, and it's a 7-foot height ceiling. What are we gonna do with 8-foot doors?
I wanted the floor to be down. I wanted this place to be sanded on our way to be getting paint on the walls, and we are nowhere near that.
Our biggest worry, I think, right now is getting the light to diffuse in an equal manner through this glass wall. So if the lights are installed high, will it be dark at the bottom of the glass wall?
We have this sort of balance that we have built. We're gonna have a fluorescent light just recessed in here. But what we're trying to do is create this light that just goes straight down. And until we have that fixture up, we don't know if it's gonna spill out. It's one of those things we have to have trial and error. We have to test it a couple of times.
Without the glass doors in place, there's no way of telling how the light will look behind them. So as the afternoon draws to a close, work in the basement has ground to a standstill. Day 3 and another massive setback's looming on the horizon.
Boy Scouts. Camping here.
Talking of camping, our 2 design divas are braving the deluge to take stock of the progress.
Will the stuff in the house be hampered by everything that's going on out here?
All the paint and the plaster in the basement won't dry today. No, it's gonna cost us most of the day.
Come on inside, Colin. Good luck, boys.
Wait for me.
Hold up.
But like a rainbow after the flood, the right doors arrive for the basement. And at last, the boys can judge if their light show will come off.
That's the look we're after. You know, that we actually have this kind of like illuminated, kind of like daylight screen, if you like. They look good, don't
They
they?
look fantastic, guys. Now, the doors are going to serve a couple of purposes. A, they're going to screen the laundry behind there. B, they're going to screen the office down there. And C, it's going to provide a really interesting light installation that goes down the length of the room. So it'll take away this kind of broken line that follows the shape of the basement.
Maybe they know that.
This will be stunning.
So the basement gets the thumbs up, but as the crew play catch-up, another major spanner is about to be dropped in the works.
There is this home heist theory that I've learned from looking at the show. When you say you like something, you never get it.
No.
Oh, come on. Stop pretending like you don't know. So here's what I'm going to say now. Listen carefully. I love wallpaper. I absolutely love wallpaper.
So does that mean you do love wallpaper or you don't?
Nancy has used a little bit of trick reverse psychology to suggest that she clearly hates wallpaper. What are we doing in her bedroom? We're wallpapering with a really, really dramatic paper. Now, we didn't do that to wind her up. She seems to think that we have some strange game where we find out what the homeowner wants and then give them the opposite. That's not what we do.
You know, you've kind of left us in the dark, which neatly takes us on to our next plan for you, me lovely, because the main problem down here is that it's just way too dark. You know, so we've got a great lesson for you that's all about letting in the light.
So, although it's not Halloween, Colin and Justin are taking Nancy to a neighbour's house for a bit of trick rather than treat.
Our lesson for you is all about lighting, because if you've got bad lighting, you might as well be plunged into darkness.
What anticipation.
Put your hands together and have a little feel of what's down there.
Jello!
It's the inside of cow's stomach.
Oh, don't be funny.
That's right, it is.
It's, noodles.
No, it's not noodles. It's actually, that's the rat's tails.
I don't believe you.
Right, Nancy, this is probably the most horrible one of all.
Wait.
It's simply ground animal bone.
What is wrong with you guys?
This is a metaphor, darling, you see. All that's
What a
wrong with
sick
your
metaphor.
downstairs.
Can someone put the light on?
It's all really simple. We've got some jelly here, and then we've got kids kind of modelling clay.
Okay.
And then the jelly stuff.
In a nutshell, can you see how bad lighting can be a problem?
I see, yes.
Okay, in that
Yes,
case,
well.
let's show you that good lighting can be a problem solver.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Let's leave.
Next, Nancy's about to learn that there's more to lighting than just being able to see. To the design connoisseur, it's an art form.
Do you know there are 4 main categories of lighting? Task lighting, mood lighting, atmosphere lighting, and finally, Mr. Colin and Lewis McAllister.
Decorative lighting. Now, Nancy, welcome to the world of decorative lighting. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It's a decorative element. Decorative lighting is beautiful, even if it's switched off. You know, this is a classic example, a beautiful chandelier over a table.
So this, my darling, is feature or accent lighting, okay? Now, what feature or accent lighting does is light up a vignette such as this. It could be a floral display, a piece of artwork. It basically makes a statement of what's being seen.
So this perhaps can be a focal point in terms of the lighting.
exactly
It could
that.
be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a hallway. It could be at the top of a stair landing. It could be anything that you want to really highlight with lighting.
Well, Nancy, I hope you're in the mood for love, because mood lighting is what we're talking about now, you know, and a classic example are bedside lamps, you know, because they're actually shrouded with a beautiful shade. You know, it's not direct lighting, and you can dim them down as well, so you can adjust the tone in the room, you know, so it can be really cozy and ready for bed. You know, it gets you into a mood, it sets the scene. That's what mood lighting does.
Now, Nancy, the next category of lighting that we're spinning you into is called task lighting. Basically, task lighting takes care of any jobs that you're doing. So, for example, you're sitting at the desk here, penning a lovely letter to somebody fabulous.
Okay.
Illuminated perfectly from above, you can see what you're doing, so everything's safely taken care of, okay? That's task lighting.
Now, Nancy, my lovely, spin you round to me.
Yeah.
Have you found your lesson in lighting to be illuminating?
Oh, yes, and enlightening.
Lighting can make or break your scheme.
I have never put that much thought into lighting. So I think I'm going to use those lessons now that I have them.
She's so got the whole lesson. And bad lighting's a real common problem for people. If we can just show people that some key changes can completely brighten their lives, then our job's done.
Use lighting to add design, use it to highlight your home, use it to problem solve as well.
Following their successful lesson, back at base, Colin and Justin are hoping to push their luck even further.
Baby, we had a vision last night, and we've decided to completely redesign this room.
No change of plan. I've got the colors here. I just want to know where you want the paint to go on. I've got the bedding. I've got everything.
I have one word for you, Cheryl, a really helpful word. Refund.
You're wasting my time.
Cheryl, we're changing the design to hippopotamuses and squirrels.
Justin had a
Honestly?
dream last night about a hippopotamus, and I had a dream about a squirrel.
I have all the furniture. I have all the bedding. I've got everything here.
Just be inspired.
You know what? You and your squirrels and your hippos, all right?
Faces are some of your
Sick of your
favourites.
weird ideas.
Home is like a recipe. Sometimes, you know, you take a little taste, you know, you stand back from it, and you need to add some additional seasoning. That's what design's all about.
Honestly, Colin and Justin cannot keep changing their minds. I've done all the work for Savannah's bedroom.
Oh, come on. We've only changed our minds about one room. I mean, we've changed whole houses before.
So it's day 4 of construction, and things are really progressing in Nancy's bedroom. We've got the wardrobes up. This is where she can have all of her clothes hanging, and we're gonna have some shelves installed for other things. And what we've decided to do was create this great media storage area. So we're gonna have the TV inside. We're gonna have our DVD player. We have open shelving for baskets and things like that. The ceiling's painted that hot fuchsia color, really nice accent to our black and white scheme. Downstairs, the construction guys are speeding along with the sliding doors and also putting in the windows for our light box. I still have to talk to the painters about the stripes that are going into Savannah's room. We have 2 full days to finish this project, and we're extremely behind.
So Tim's enlisting of a spare pair of hands to hold a paint roller should be very welcome.
Hey, holy!
Or will it?
What's this?
It's a sliding glass door that we're putting in for you.
I didn't know it was going to be this massive. It makes it look pretty small, actually.
So there you go. There's the wall. Have fun.
Oh, so you're not painting?
Why is this wall being painted white? Did I not say that I like colors?
Why am I having a white wall? It has a prison-like feeling. You never know, this might be a first on Home Heist. They might have to rip everything down and reveal.
And Nancy isn't the only one to have Colin and Justin on her hit list. Cheryl's off on her impossible hunt for the boys' latest must-haves.
This is ridiculous. I don't know where these guys came up with the idea of hippos and squirrels. I mean, I had everything ready for Savannah's bedroom, and they switch it all around at the last second.
And our design maestro's U-turn means hitting the sidewalk for Cheryl. As expected, not a thing. But on Home Heist, failure's not an option. Will it be 5th store lucky?
I like that. Oh, hi. I have this very strange question to ask.
Sure. No
hippos and squirrels. I've never seen that.
hippos and squirrels.
Do you carry anything like that?
Let's go up there. We'll take a look. Here you go. This is what we have.
There's a giraffe.
Yeah.
And an elephant.
Yes. Hippo. Right here.
Oh my gosh! That is a hippo and a squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad. I've been giving them so much slack for that. So we've got a duvet, flat sheet. So 5 shops later and mission accomplished. I found the bedding that they were looking for. We've got hippos, we've got squirrels, we even have elephants and giraffes. So I hope they're happy with it.
Stranger things have happened. And Shay Nancy's, it's time for a verdict on the basement. Colin and Justin have chosen strip lighting instead of spotlights, which, sandwiched between 2 glass panels, should achieve an even illumination. But has it worked?
Boys!
Hey guys.
Great.
Oh my goodness. That's
It's
just
daylight.
insane. Meanwhile, Brian, I will say, I love a man in a raffia pork hi-hat. It's always a winning look.
So it's hats off to the workers in the lower loft. But the boys decide to canvass Nancy's views on that controversial bedroom wallpaper.
Are you full of sunshine and warmth and love for your fellow human?
It's a great day, so
It's a good day.
how else can I feel?
Nancy, we need you to take a leap of faith with us because now you did this whole reverse psychology trick on us yesterday with the wallpaper, and you were like,
What's the trick?
well, you were like, I love wallpaper. We designed the house ages ago, but we did specify wallpaper for the house.
Just for one space.
For one room.
No.
Now, we don't know if you really love it, and you were saying you didn't to make us think we would.
Here's the problem with wallpaper. Savannah, since she was, I'd say, 3 months old, she's had a violent relationship with wallpaper.
But what happens when she sees it? Because that's weird.
She's gonna shred it.
No, you've got to be kidding! It's wallpaper!
I know you guys are punking me out now, but I must say I like the pattern.
You like it?
No, I like the pattern on a dress.
And a dress.
Yes.
No, hold on a second. You would look good in anything, darling.
You
because
guys
are
would
what I call
know
a beauty.
frock, so let's go with frock. I like the pattern on a frock.
Honestly, we would not do something negative in anyone's home. We wouldn't do anything provocative. We might do
Okay.
something that challenges your perception of design, but only because we think it's best for you.
Of course, right now I'm having some serious anxieties about what's happening in my home.
You know, we're saying to Nancy, keep the faith. You know, like, actually be strong, try and see this through to the end and just wait for the bigger picture, okay? It happens all the time on Home Heist. What doesn't happen all the time on Home Heist is for the homeowner to feel like we're actually pulling the wool over their eyes.
So I think perhaps they ran out yesterday evening and got me that wallpaper.
No, we don't do stuff like that, and I'm actually a little bit upset that one of our homeowners thinks that perhaps we do.
A5 and Nancy's Las Vegas bed is being given a much-needed upgrade, starting with the removal of that tacky headboard. And with only a day to go, the crew hurry to install the last of Colin and Justin's ambient lighting, while their controversial plans for the bedrooms are also coming together without a hitch. The current big challenge has fallen to Cheryl, who's been asked to find an antique cabinet for the basement. But this time she's letting her fingers do the walking.
Yeah, I'll just send you the details and then we can go from there. You don't have to live near a really big city or a designer shopping center to get some of the best buys. You can actually shop online. And what's great about it is that they have a great return policy. I mean, the risk factor is usually 0 when you're doing this, and all you need is a credit card.
She is a cutie.
Right now she's shy.
Oh, darling, I hope you're not feeling shy.
What?
You know our lesson that flashy
What's
isn't
this about?
classy. We need you to put on all of this.
We're going out.
We're hitting the town.
We're gonna hit the town,
dressed
baby.
like
We're gonna
that.
hit
With
the
me dressed like
town.
this? You gotta be kidding!
Nancy stands accused of being the mistress of bling, and she's about to face a tough jury.
This is all about showing you that too much flashy is not classy.
Why don't we, in
Let's
that
ask
case?
people.
What do you think of this outfit?
Bloody awful.
Do you think she looks flashy or classy?
Flashy.
Flashy. In a good way or a bad way?
Bad way.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of bad.
Trashy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Underneath that whole thing is something rather fabulous. And we'd like you to reappraise the way she looks after we've had a little bit of a fiddle. Right, off with this.
We don't need that. Earrings off. Just lose everything, baby. Chuck them away.
Believe it or not, this is our same girl.
You're beautiful.
Same girl,
Yes.
same dress.
Well, she's just covering it all up.
Does this work for you?
Oh my God. Work it, girl. Very classy.
This is what I was wearing all along. The lesson was a good one. Underneath all of that, there was something that was classy and not flashy.
Joined by Cheryl, our design fashionistas are about to apply the same theory to furniture.
Now, Nancy, do you remember this? I give you the evidence.
Now, the bed for us is a good solid shape. You know, we like the size of it, but there was just way too much going on. So we've simplified a lot of it with a coat of paint, and then we've started to add our own detail. Are you ready for this?
I sure am.
What do you think?
Holy.
Do you like this?
I love it.
Good, because you're going to do the headboard.
Oh, yeah?
With Cheryl's guidance,
Yeah, that's my guidance, but you're gonna do
Yeah,
most
I
of the
get-
work. I already did some for you.
You guys are full of surprises. Okay. Keep going.
You can take the fabric off, do you know, a couple of years down the line, add a new fabric, completely change it.
Right, my lovely Nancy, stand back and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, I prefer that. I love that. I would have, after a few years of using that bed, thrown it out without thinking that I can actually redo it. I've got it here. So all those lessons, I've got them here.
For about $100, that bed has gone from junk to funk and been reborn like we rebirthed Nancy today after a clown suit into a glamorous new thing.
And back inside, the basement is also undergoing an astonishing reincarnation.
We're in great shape, actually. Our doors worked out perfectly. They're installed. Brian and I were really worried about these doors, but no problem anymore. Tim's just finishing up the painting on this thing. The TV goes right into a box here. These two windows are in with the light boxes. Down here is where the stereo equipment goes. So this is Nancy's master bedroom. Basically, Greg's just finishing up the touch-ups here. These doors go back on. Hugh's putting up quite the light fixture. So this is the little girl's bedroom. Basically, it's finished. The stripes are done. So this is good.
And there's more positive news as the cabinet Cheryl ordered over the internet has arrived.
Tell me what you think. It's got kind of a medium brown tone to it.
Okay. What we want is a really lovely contrast to all the modern stuff that we're doing down there. So shape-wise, it's great, Cheryl. It's nice to have the glass at the top as well.
Yeah.
And it turns out that furniture isn't the only good thing to come in a van.
Ice cream! Ah! Ice cream! Don't lie in the road! What are you doing? Don't tell him!
25 ice cream cones with everything on it.
Oh, you can have a strawberry
There
one.
you are.
Oh, you can have a...
Here. But Cheryl,
If you could just pick up the tab, then.
You sure it's $95?
With only 1 day left before the reveal, it's action stations inside the house. While outside, Nancy's on dumpster duty.
Oh,
Meanwhile-
hold on, wait a minute. Okay, last bit in.
Careful.
This is exactly what we're about, a hands-on homeowner, baby.
How are you feeling at this moment?
I'm so excited,
Okay.
a bit nervous.
Okay.
Tomorrow when you come back, you can come back as the Nancy we now know and love. No more
No more.
faux pas, no more
No
faux
more.
finishes.
Woo.
And you don't have to wear that terrible t-shirt either.
I know, no more dirty looks.
Now, baby, how are you feeling about the wallpaper or the prospect of...
Goodish. I hope nobody went crazy.
Baby, you know us, we never, ever go crazy.
So have yourself a lovely, relaxing evening. Drink a bottle of wine, have a box of
Alrighty.
chocolates, and just get ready for the splendour of the home heist reveal.
Off you pop then.
Okay, great.
Go on.
Good stuff.
Stay
Bye-bye.
fabulous.
Be fabulous.
Oh, how much do we love our girl Nancy?
Share.
Bring that in.
Carpet down.
Pop that up there, baby. Like, let's
Thanks.
roll out the rug.
Oh, that
with the
didn't
pa-
work.
Perfect rug.
This orange egg chair is the perfect combo of funk and functional. But will the boys' other furniture buys be a success?
That's too high.
It's
That's
standard
too
height
high.
for a coffee table.
I know, but this is lower.
I know, I didn't
Baby,
notice
your
that.
coffee table should never be higher than your seating.
How about just one of the little round parts?
Yeah, let's crop it. Let's cut the 4 legs. We need some art, though, don't we? Because colour-wise, it's really dominant here.
If I find some of the orange paint that we've used to paint the chimney breast over there, and then just dribble that over in lovely, long, kind of gorgeous strands across the length of that, that'll look amazing.
Well, it's dress day, and it wouldn't be dress day if Colin and Justin didn't change their minds on something.
Do you think we need some colour down there?
I think we
Just
should paint that
looking
wall
back,
orange.
You're seeing the orange pieces down there. It'd be nice to maybe pick up the colour.
Wait. No.
No, we have to, Cheryl.
No, we're done.
No, we're only done when we're
Construction is
finished.
done, the painters are gone.
If we paint that wall orange, then we've got foreground and we've got background. It's basic stuff.
No, I agree.
You,
But-
wait. What did you say?
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. This time, however, you are going to be the one to paint it.
One other thing that I know that we can improve. These look really last-minute thought. They don't look as if they're a really considered part of the design.
Well, they're just kind of, disappearing into the wall.
If we can find some yarn in the same orange as this, I'll wrap these shades all the way around.
I'll wrap those.
Hold on, I'll do it all the way around so you can still see the white through. So you've got a lovely, almost like an old 1970s nail picture, which will work really well with the kind of the 70s low-slung feeling here.
Okay, so you're staying for 5 minutes. You're going to do the canvases. You're going to wrap those with yarn, and you're going to paint a wall. Justin wants to be the artist. So you know what? I'm going to let him do it all.
Now, I know that she thinks this is a little bit bonkers, but these are really nice. And also, it's the kind of thing that anybody can do that doesn't cost an awful lot of dollars. $30 for the canvases, paint that we already had, and we're ladling it on with a spoon. As I say, just a little bit fabulous, never too much.
As Justin finishes off his cut-price masterpiece, it's left to the crew to tackle all the other last-minute changes. And just when they thought it was all over,
The boys, you can only come in if you're planning to do some serious work.
Serious work? All right, see you then. CD work?
Serious work, baby. Get in here. This is the undercoat, isn't it, for the orange?
Yeah, this is the primer coat. This way, it takes less coats of orange.
I think we should keep it this colour.
The gray.
Yeah. I think this does exactly what we're after here. We're trying to actually include this far wall in the design at the other side of the room, and it kind of ties the two things together. It's almost like a major minor. We've got so much grey here now, balancing up with the soft finishes over there. All we need now is to get some tiny little bit of orange over here, and the room's totally balanced.
Okay, here's the deal. How do you enliven a completely standard lampshade? Well, you take a ball of yarn, and 20 minutes of your time, and you just keep wrapping. And the reason that we did this is because the shades, as they were just pretty standard. And for the room downstairs that's far from standard, they just simply didn't cut the mustard. Absolutely perfect.
My bladder feels so bloated, I think I'm gonna pee my pants. Would you believe I dreamt about the reveal last night?
Do you know, it's absolutely incredible. More and more these days, everybody's choosing to work from home. And I understand that, because who, after all, wants to sit in an office staring at a gloomy boss all day long? However, as designers, we have all manner of conundrums because we want to find new ways of creating the perfect home office without interfering with the whole living space. Something like this is just a little different. Bedroom wardrobe doors on a sliding rack system that simply roll into place to hide the home office as required.
And so, Mr. Ryan, no, I'm not a James Bond villain. I'm in fact a designer on a mission. And of course, our mission for Nancy was all about lighting. In here, well, there's an example of everything we talked about. We've got task lighting that comes from our overhead pin spots. We've got ambient lighting from this rather magnificent frosted glass wall. Decorative lighting from the lovely lamps that Justin decorated himself. And finally, feature lighting. Where's the feature lighting? Well, it's making a fantastic feature of our incredible windows.
Now, there's no reason why you can't add traditional touches to a really modern look. The traditional shape of this little mini armoire here, I think, is the perfect foil that just punches it all to life. And I think when flanked either side by these balloon-backed modern chairs, it's a match made in designer heaven.
Who says that boys' rooms have to be blue and girls' rooms have to be pink when there's a whole myriad of other colours out there that are ideal for your kids' rooms? You know, look for inspiration in funky kids' fashion or in incredible bedding like this.
Okay, by now you're all completely au fait and familiar with the wonderful world of the accent wall. But where is it in here? It's wallpapered everywhere. I introduce you to the wonderful world of the accent ceiling. A powerful punch of pink, glamorizing this space and make it completely and utterly individual. And the good thing about this is, when you change your mood, when you want to give it a completely new look, you get out your paintbrush, you do your ceiling, you change your cushions, and hey presto, a brand new boudoir.
Now, good storage makes for good rooms, but get it wrong, well, your room will follow suit. In here, we have planned our storage perfectly. How? Well, we've ticked all the boxes that our lovely Nancy needs, and we've positioned it in the right place. A very tall floor-to-ceiling unit, totally integrated with our fabulous coving across the top, and tucked behind the door so it doesn't get in the way of the eye lines. It's all fantastic, you know, but having actually taken a little backward step and looked at Nancy's bedroom, wow, there's a lot of wallpaper going on in that space, and you know how Nancy feels about wallpaper.
Is she gonna like it? Gorgeous.
You look gorgeous!
What are your anticipations, Nancy, before we go in here?
I'm hoping chic, funky chic.
Let's find out if we get the Nancy seal of approval.
Okay, let's go.
Gorgeous
Bring our best girl down here. You all right?
Okay. Right,
Okay. Oh.
Now, Darren, remember, this was your basement before, but it is now a lower level loft. Open your eyes.
My basement.
Uh-huh. Transform.
I am loving these colors. Okay, let's take the smile away. It's actually hurting my face. Okay, calm down, Nancy, calm down. Oh, boy. And these are looking so cool.
The home office should never really interfere with the cool living space.
Okay, now I can't wait to see that.
Now we have somewhere for Nancy to do all our lovely private work that can be closed off as required.
Wow.
Nancy's home office.
I tell you what, I am so loving this. My home office.
Indeed, like your own desk.
A new desk.
Yeah, baby. And of course, you can't have an office without storage. So
I
step
know,
out
okay.
here. Mr. Ryan will slide these doors.
Oh, me my.
It's for all your bits and
I've got storage.
Oh.
And I'm loving my window.
What we had was a really dark, oppressive basement.
Oh.
What we've given you in return, we hope, is a really light and bright space. They're obviously light boxes, but they look like windows.
Okay.
Come and look at it from up here, Nancy. Come up here.
Look at this, baby. You want to change the
Whoa.
mood? You can change how it feels all the time.
I like this.
Cozy it up as well. Come down for a second.
Okay, calm down.
Because
Woo, okay.
there are two other rooms to show you.
Welcome to Savannah's bedroom.
And you go.
Oh my word, I love these colors.
Cast your memory back, Nancy, to what the room was like before. And now look at the way that it's revolved and evolved.
I know, it seemed bigger even.
Savannah will absolutely love it.
It's time to open the door and look at your bedroom.
This room is not off limits anymore. In you go.
Oh my word. 5 words. Fantabulous. It looks slamming.
In here, we've got wardrobes. And in here, we've got Nancy's bedroom entertainment centre.
Oh, we do. My goodness. We've got curtains to match wallpaper.
We've got every detail to like.
Oh, loving this chair. Listen, you guys deserve the fist punch.
Oh,
I'm loving the fist punch.
and look at your bed.
Oh, you know what? I feel freaky already.
Did you think that your old bed could go from the way that it was to the way that we've made it?
I know. You know what? Not in a million years I think that bed could have been converted in this way.
I think that another design style offender has been cured, which can only mean one thing. In the depths of my
I
pocket,
feel so blessed.
I have your house key, and I'm going to bless you with this in return.
I know.
For I promise you'll look
Thank
after
you
it.
guys so much. You're the best, and I'm glad that you guys were the messenger.
Be fancy, Nancy.
Nancy, stay gorgeous. Our pleasure.
Gorgeous.
Nancy.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Nancy.
I absolutely love my bedroom. I'm sure Savannah will love her room. Savannah. Look, check this out. Oh!
Death to the basement. Long live the Loft apartment.
Absolutely. Now, 2 girls have got 2 dream boudoirs. Savannah's got the perfect, elegant kids' room. And as for Nancy, well, at long last, she's got a chic and elegant bedroom unto which she can retreat.
Indeed, one thing left to do. I see. Roll out the rug because that's another house successfully heisted.